All right, good morning, everybody. I'm Teresa Woodard in the WFAA newsroom on a historic day in our nation and definitely in the state of Texas. Joined by Jason Whiteley here. The Supreme Court has overturned Roe versus Wade, that landmark decision that gave women a right to an abortion that no longer stands in the United States.
So for the first,
I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash for giving spirit to this lesson. I want to give double honors to the Apostle Great Millsel for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts, line upon line. All right, and the video you just saw was about how Roe Wade was tenderly taken down, okay, from the United States Constitution and stuff like that, right? And when I was like thinking about this, when I saw this, I was happy in my head, and two thoughts came down. Like some thoughts came down my head when I saw this, because I saw a woman protesting, saying, hey, "We'll get our rights back," etc., etc. And another thought about reincarnation came in my head, and I thought I should make a lesson about the thoughts I had. All right. So the first thought was that you women that are at ease, that right that you had is being taken away is just the beginning. That is just the beginning of your suffrage. Even though Roe Wade was just a unjust law, like that shit was not even good in the first place, that's just the first thing that's going to be taken away from you. Okay? Later on in the future, when tribulation hits, there's going to be more things taken away from you. All right? Let me see. Isaiah chapter 32, verse, if I'm not mistaken, 11. Yeah, 11. Trouble ye women that are at ease, be troubled. Ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and grit sackcloth upon your loins. Okay, so you're gonna have nothing in those end times. And this legislation that just took it down, that's just the first step of all your rights being taken away from you. You're gonna be stripped bare in those end times. And this right here, this is just the beginning. So all you women want to be playing around, having party, all that stuff, want having abortions, all that stuff. When all those rights be taken away from you in those end time, watch, you finna be humbled. All right. And the second thing that popped up in my head was like, why would Esau? I was thinking like, why would Esau Edom take down this legislation? Okay, he been profiting of the death of babies for 50 years. Okay, 50 years. He's been using this legislation to profit of baby death. And now he's trying to take it down. That's not something like him. Like the scripture says that he unwillingly do good. He unwillingly do good. Esau Edom unwillingly do good. So I was wondering in my head, why is he doing that? And then a thought came in the spirit, Yahweh Shema Shai. A thought came in my head. It was like, maybe because Yahweh Shema Shai put the spirit upon them to do that. So all the babies that's gonna come in is gonna take the judgment. Because there's still people out, there's still spirits out there that needs to receive their judgment. Okay, of eating those nukes. And Yahweh Shema Shai might have took away this law so he could put back those spirits so they could just eat the nukes. Just like the scripture says that there's going to be childbearings in those end times when they're troubled. And those childbearings might have the spirit to receive the judgment too. Okay? And I got a scripture to back it up. It's 2 Ezra chapter 7 verse 56. For while we live and to commit iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death. So that's after reincarnation, when we come back again. And those are the same spirits that's about to come back again. But to get those spirits back in those bodies, we must take away those, that unlawful law that was in the way of killing them. Okay? Yahweh Shema Shai might have spared the spirit in Esau Edom to get rid of that law so he could put in the spirits back in so they can receive their judgment. Okay? Second scripture is in 2 Ezra chapter 14 verse 35. For after all shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. Okay, live again. So all those spirits will live again. They came back, reincarnation. And then shall the name of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. All right, so yeah, that's what I want to do a lesson on, how Yahweh Shema Shai, it was my thoughts of how Yahweh Shema Shai gave me those two thoughts of how this law being taken away from you women is just a sign of how what's gonna happen to you later on in the future. Okay? And how Yahweh Shai Mashiach took this law down too, in spirit Yahweh Shai Mashiach, is because he needs to, there's still spirits out there that need to receive their judgment. And by doing so, he took down the law so the spirits could come in and receive their judgment. Okay? So it was a two thing in my head I thought I should talk about. It was I hope you guys get the point I'm trying to say. But that's all I want to get into. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodah, for me spirit to this lesson. I want to give double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.